Hello world. You may not know me, but I'm a mother, I'm a real estate broker, I'm a licensed hairstylist. I have a boutique, a hairline, a product line. This is my real life. I am Toccara Hill. Everybody that knows me knows that I'm a birthday fanatic. This time it's not my birthday, it's my dad's birthday, and I'm 30 something. And to my knowledge, my dad has never had a birthday party. You starting already?
What's up, baby?
Hey.
What I do? I do it wrong?
Yeah, you be starting stuff.
I'm good. I'm good.
Supposed to put in the card? Hello, is what supposed to put in the card,
I
money?
don't hear anything singing.
His milestone birthday was originally planned and I was gonna throw a party, but my daughter ended up getting married on his milestone birthday. So the next year, I planned a party for him.
Come on, T, you can pick up that one.
You got a flat tire.
My dad's go-to thing is bowling. He has been bowling probably before I was born. So I did something more in his comfort zone. I threw him a bowling party. I found a bowling alley that was in his comfort zone because I wanted to do something downtown, and he was thinking about parking and all that other stuff I didn't care about because I feel like it's your birthday, people coming to celebrate you, they're gonna come. I had invited my family that lives out of town. It was more of a family thing. And everybody came down, his sisters, my cousins, a couple of my homegirls, they came out to celebrate him. He tried to play it cool, you know, like it was just, but he actually had a good time. Some bets were placed. He came with his little bowling shoes on, with his name on his shoes. He tried to show out a little bit. One of the reasons that I like birthdays so much, because you get to see people that you haven't seen in a long time, whether it's a friend or a family member. In my case, I am very, very family oriented. Like, I love my family. Right, wrong, indifferent, ugly, bras, whatever it is, we still family. For my dad's side of the family, my cousins, we were close growing up younger, but as everyone gets older, you know, you get into your own separate life. You don't mean to neglect each other by not seeing or not calling. It's just everyone is grown, they got boyfriends, marriages, children. Life kind of gets in the way. So when I decided to throw him this party, I reached out to some of my cousins, and they were all excited to come because they knew that my father had never celebrated a birthday. One of my aunties that I hadn't seen in a very long time, she was able to come down, and I was actually happy to see her. It was actually good to see my dad around his brothers, his sisters, his nieces, his nephews, because we don't get to do that often. Like I said, when you get older, most of the time you see people, especially your family, is at a funeral.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Like I said, family is just important to me, so any chance that I get with my busy schedule, I like being around my family. And then I also got a chance to see my dad interact with some of his friends. And I say friends like that because all my life, I never knew my dad to have friends, like people that he calls friend, because to me, from me looking on the outside in, he's always working, always kind of a loner. I've never seen him really socialize with friends. And at the bowling party, I got a chance to meet some of his bowling people that he, you know, interacts with, because he's been bowling my entire life. And it was nice to see him in that outlet.
Strike
Don't you forget, guys, I'm also a real estate broker. I learned that in the years of me doing real estate, I want to branch off into other areas, but it seems that my niche is home buyers. I get more home buyers that gravitate towards me. So you will see me at a closing with a client. We have been out for months looking at places. A lot of these places now, when they list them, you see a picture on the internet and it looks one way, and then we get out there and it looks totally different. My client is a first-time home buyer, and this is her first home. So I was happy to assist her in that process. I tell everyone I have my own team as far as mortgage brokers or loan officers, whichever one you choose, title you choose, and I have an attorney. The reason why I pick my own team carefully is because it's a lot of things that goes on in the real estate industry that I just don't agree with, and I choose my team because they are honest, they're effective. If they can't do it, everything is put on the table. In this particular case, my client chose to use her own mortgage broker, loan officer, and he was a total nutbasket. I felt so bad for her because as a first-time home buyer, it's certain things that you should know. It's certain things that each person that you work with, the realtor, the loan officer, the attorney, they should tell you. This guy, we had to stick with him because once we got the contract started, we all know once you in it, you gotta finish through it. And he just totally flipped on us, and like I said, I felt bad because it was certain things that, it was almost like I felt like he was trying to bully her. And I'm just like, no, that don't go that way. But we got to the end of the tunnel where there was light, and we ended up closing. We closed, her house was beautiful, a brand new home, pre-constructed. It was nice, she loved it, and I was happy that I was able to assist her in that process. Well, congratulations on your new home.
Thank you.
It was a struggle, but we got through it.
We made it. We made it. We made